Alright, playoffs are here of the Frozen Battle League. I am playing against not Brandon P, the 3rd seed. I did not play him in the regular season, so that's exciting. His team, the Piedmont Triad Kickers, consists of Cinderace, Terra Keldeo, Jirachi, Cyclizar, Fezandipiti, Terra Electros, Mandibuzz, Ursaluna, Decidueye, and Araquanid. So, pretty cool team. I like Araquanid a lot. He kind of sniped that from me low-key as the last pick. Let's see what I'm bringing. Up first, we got Boots Terrapagos with Rapid Spin, Flamethrower, Calm Mind, and Terra Starstorm. Flamethrower is mainly for the Jirachi and the Decidueye. It can really be a block for them, and I think Calm Mind is just, I should have some opportunities to Calm Mind and Rapid Spin and kind of get a little fast and strong here. Up next, we got Flame Orb Conkeldurr, a classic with Close Combat, Facade, Knockoff, and Mach Punch. Mach Punch is really good for Cyclizar, Cinderace, Ursaluna, anything like that. Although I actually think I'll outspeed most Ursalunas with my 188 speed. Then we got Booster Sandy Shocks. Did not bring a Booster Energy all season. This is Booster Speed, so I'll have Volt Switch, Thunder Wave, Stealth Rock, and Reflect. Bit of a weird kind of utility set, really bulky, not that attacking. But kind of based around just like, you know, getting me some leverage so that other mons can outspeed who they need to, and maybe getting a Reflect up to help someone in against Ursaluna. And Rocks are always good, but I gotta watch out because of Cinderace with Court Change. Then we got Sinastia with Leftovers. That's Strength Sap, Calm Mind, Matcha Gotcha, Hex. Pretty classic set, and that is a Terra Poison. So that is to avoid the poisons from Fezandipiti, which is pretty important, and it's just pretty good defensive typing. AV Torn, pretty classic with U-Turn, Psychic, Bleak Wind, Heat Wave. Not that much to say here. Standard AV. And then last but not least, Cornerstone with Trailblaze, Ivy Cudgel, which will be a rock type move, Spiky Shield, and Superpower. I've been really enjoying bringing Protect moves lately. I think it gives you an opportunity to gain some leverage and knowledge. And Spiky Shield is such a good one. You just gotta be careful not to let them set up on you when you use it. So that's the team. Let's get into the playoffs match. Alright, here we go. Playoffs time. We got Araquanid, Jirachi, Keldeo, Electros, Decidueye, Cinderace. He did tell me the Terras are Dragon on Electros, who I did not expect to come, Loki, and Poison on Keldeo, which I did expect. So saving that, saving my Psychic on my Tornadus is probably going to be really important if I'm expecting the Keldeo to Terra. I do think with the option of an Araquanid Webs lead, I probably always want to lead Tornadus. Tornadus should always be able to live like one liquidation, I would imagine. So yeah, that's basically who I'm going to lead. And if it leads Jirachi, like I'm low-key expecting a little more, I feel like the Araquanid might be a fake-out lead. Like he's expecting me to call it, but it's not actually going to be that. But we'll see, we'll see. Let's see how much an Araquanid Leech liquidation would actually do to me. Would do like 81 to 96 perhaps, so that could be kind of scary. Alright, here's Jirachi. Okay, so I was right. So Jirachi, are basically just always Heat Wave here, turn 1. The thing is, I don't actually know if this Heat Wave could either do like 35% or it could do like 55% depending on the special defense investment. A withdraw, okay, so that's interesting. Maybe I should have U-turned here. Got some momentum. Okay, here's Electros. This is probably going to be AV. Alright. So we get some good chip on that. Nothing amazing. I definitely just U-turn here. Electros. What kind of speed does this thing get? Let me check my draft doc quick. Electros hits 199 if it's max speed, so it's probably faster than my Conkeldurr. Probably is faster than my Conkeldurr. So maybe it's not the best to bring in here. It probably does have Dragon Tail. It's like a tricky spot, honestly. Maybe Cornerstone is best here. It might be Cornerstone as the move. I'm gonna go for Cornerstone, although it does stink to break the Sturdy so early, because he's probably... Oh, he does just click Coil. Okay. Okay, so not AV. I guess that makes sense, is it? Lefties, perhaps? I'm gonna... Should I spiky shield once, or do I risk him cudgeling like twice in front of my face? I'm gonna spiky shield once, honestly. See if this thing's a physical attacker. Is he just gonna coil again? Drain Punch. Okay, that's actually great for me. So that's a little chip that I wasn't expecting. So, now, what does this thing do now? Does this thing get, like, knockoff? It probably, I don't know if Electros gets knockoff. Oh, it does, okay. So that means Sinastcha is maybe not my best bet here. Ugh, this is like a tricky spot already. Like, I don't really know who to bring in here. I think I'm gonna go back to Torn, low-key. And if it's not AV, I should be able to fire off some pretty strong weak ones. I'm not expecting him to Volt Switch here, so let's see. Goes for knockoff. Does a ton of damage. So I do lose my AV, which really stinks. I think I go for... Oh, it's weak one's not going to be very effective. I'm forgetting that. My Heat Wave did do a decent amount, though, so I do feel like this thing is not that especially defensive bulky, so maybe I do just Psychic, or do I U-turn again? If I U-turn, it's like to who? I do think I U-turn again, though, honestly. Ugh, is this thing just gonna like wall me right now? Do I just like not have an answer for this? Okay, I think I have to go Terapagos. Hopefully he doesn't Drain Punch. Hopefully he goes for like an electric move. Even if he Drain Punches, it's like okay, it's gonna be not very effective and I should outspeed here. Goes Coil again. Okay, that's good for me. So I think I should always outspeed here. Let's see. Should I always outspeed here? I'm 203 speed, and this thing hits 218. There's a chance I don't, which would really stink. I gotta go for the Star Storm. I gotta go for it. Okay, we outspeed. Good stuff. That should be a dead eel. Okay. All in all, we didn't lose that much. We lost our Sturdy on Ogerpon. And we lost our AV. No, we didn't lose our Sturdy on Ogerpon, actually. Okay, here's Soul. That is the Cinderace. Okay. On this thing... Is this just gonna U-turn on me? I think I'm just gonna go into Shocks here. I'm kind of predicting a U-turn here, but Shock should live whatever this thing does. And honestly, preserving my, what's it called? My Terra Shell is like really good. So this, and he's gonna be threatened of an Earth Power even though I don't have it. So that's pretty good. So it does go for a U-turn, kind of as expected. The good thing is I outspeed everybody. I should outspeed everybody, I think. And I can possibly get like a Thunder Wave off. No Ursaluna is really surprising, honestly. Yeah, that U-turn was intended just to break my Terra Shell, and probably would have brought Decidueye in if I stayed in. Here's Usopp, but that is still the Decidueye. Okay. I'm gonna Thunder Wave this thing, honestly, because then Terapagos is always faster. And we miss our Thunder Wave. Of course, why would we not? Why would we not? Alright, so that's annoying. Do I want a Thunder Wave again? Do I want to get a Reflect up for this thing? I don't really think I need the Reflect. So, do I want Rocks? Who does he have again? He has Jirachi, Cinderace, no Mandy, no Electros. Honestly, Thunderwave hits everyone. Or do I just want Rocks Up? I don't want Rocks Up with a Cinderace with a possibility of clicking buttons on me. Okay. So we get a Paralyze on this thing. Maybe we get a full power and we can get a Reflect Up quick too. That would be awesome. Okay, alright, we'll take it. We'll take that. So now I think I will get a Reflect Up because I can possibly set myself up for a Terapagos to like build up some Calm Minds here. Ooh, double para. Okay, Jesus Christ. Honestly, I didn't want that para. I actually wanted this guy to Shocks to die at this point. I'm not gonna get Rocks Up, it's just too scary. I'd rather keep Shocks as a sack. So I'll switch out to Torn, who can Bleak Wind here. Double full para, that is tough RNG, and I apologize for that to my... Oh my god, the triple! Jesus Christ. Oof, I'm sorry about that. That really sucks, honestly. I think I just always Bleak Wind now, though. Bleak Wind hits everything really hard. That really sucks. I don't know what to say about that. 3 paras is just not fair. Especially when I was mainly paralyzing to reduce the speed. But it's good for me. I have a Torn who's in a good position to land a Bleak Wind, and then possibly get health back with Regenerator. Okay, so a berry pops. It is probably citrus. It's a Rawop berry? What does Rawop berry do? Literally don't know what that does. Did it weaken the flying type move? I don't know. Huh. Oh, I took damage because he was a special attacker. Okay, got it. Okay, so here is the frickin' Araquanid, who is scary. Only thing is, I don't think this thing really hurts Sinastcha, whereas a Liquidation would do a lot of damage to me right now. So I'm gonna go Sinastcha here. Plus with that U-turn, I regenerate some health with our good friend Torn. Even if webs come up, I have a fully healed Terapagos, who I think can take them down. Here's Spring Treat. Sticky webs go up. Okay. So maybe should have gone right to Terapagos, honestly. But that's actually okay. I do think I Calm Mind here. I'm not really worried about what this thing can do to me. A Withdraw comes in. It's probably going to be Cinderace now. Jirachi comes in. Okay. What is Jirachi doing to this thing? It might just honestly go for Thunder Wave Para spam. So, like Thunder Wave Iron Head spam. I'll just go for a Hex here. It will do decent damage no matter what, I think. They do go for Iron Head. Does pretty good damage. I don't get flinched. I'm getting busted RNG this game, honestly. My lefties heal a little bit. I think I always Strength Sap now. Because I'm assuming I'm going to get flinched once. So... they go for Iron Head again. This could be Scarf, honestly. We don't get flinched. Wow, Jesus Christ. Alright, so Sinastcha looking really good right now. Alright, so now that's going to do less damage, and I have a free Hex, basically. If I don't get flinched. Even if I do get flinched, now that the attack is weaker and I have leftovers, I'm a lot less concerned about the damage I'm taking, honestly. A Withdraw comes, so we're getting a free Hex off on somebody. I won't complain about that for sure. And this is gonna be a kill on Decidueye. That's nice. Unfortunately, Jirachi is an annoying mon. No, Sinastcha is an annoying mon for that Jirachi. But honestly, I could have very easily gotten flinched twice. But all I'll say is RNG has been 1000% on my side, 0% on our friend's side here. Okay, here is our good friend Keldeo, who's probably gonna Terra. Oof, what do I want to do? I'm a little worried about this thing clicking. Calm Mind, honestly. Like, Because if this thing clicks Terra Poison and Calm Minds, I could be in trouble. The only thing is that I also have a Terra Poison option. I'm a little worried about Air Slash too. I'm gonna Matcha once. Should I Terra Matcha? I'm gonna Terra Matcha. Because if I can get a burn off, my hexes are gonna be doing big damage. Okay, so they also Terra, which makes sense. So we're both clicking Terra here. Both Terra Poisons against each other, but it's funny because both of our Terra Poisons are like really good defensively into each other. I think I have a slight advantage in that if I get a burn, I'm in like a really good situation. Because I can just hex. I can see them clicking Calm Mind too right now though, so we'll see what happens. If they click Calm Mind, I feel like my advantage is a little gone. Okay, that's okay, honestly. Click Taunt, I don't care. I'm trying to get this burn off on you. That's decent damage. It is lefties. So we're both lefties. So that's okay. I think I just hex again. If they reveal Calm Mind... Yeah, okay, so they do reveal Calm Mind. That is pretty decent damage. I'm kind of wondering if I want to just stay in, let Sinastria eventually die, but keep getting chip. And then let Ogerpon come in, because Ogerpon should outspeed and should be able to get a Ivy Cudgel kill. So this is Terra Poison Keldeo. I have my Ivy Cudgel doing 60 to 70. I think I am just going to maybe go for the burn to mitigate the leftovers. They come on again. Honestly, getting the burn is like all I really want right now. If I can get the burn, my hexes will do way more damage. But I know it's like a 20% chance here, so it's a little low. But it would also mitigate their leftovers healing, which is what I really want. They're probably going to taunt again. Yep, they're going to keep taunting. I'm going to keep going for this burn. So we're in a back and forth here. I think it's a 20% chance to burn, and I've landed 3. So I'm still in the odds right now. Come on, 2 more, and I get a burn. Maybe this next one I get the burn. Ugh. But yeah. But even if I don't right now, I don't think this thing gets any healing moves. So far, all we've seen is Calm Mind and Taunt. Calm Mind again. Yeah, keep Calm Minding. I'll keep going for this burn, honestly, because even if you eventually take down our good friend Sinastria here, I'll just bring Ogerpon in, who even if you Vacuum Wave, will be able to KO. Burn? No. Okay, no burn. No burn. That's okay though. I'm gonna keep clicking it. It's a 20% chance eventually one of them will work in my favor. I don't even know if they one-shot me right now, honestly, so. And I feel like they're gonna want to keep clicking Taunt every time I shake it off, so that's just another free matcha. They probably two-shot me at this point, but I don't really know. I also have Mach Punch on Conkeldurr, although I don't think that's my best bet at this point. I think they are wondering what to do, because I think they're kind of seeing the writing on the wall that I'm okay with these two just staring at each other, hoping eventually I get a burn. Whereas once I bring Ogerpon in, it's a pretty obvious move I'm going to click here. So they're just going to keep Calm Minding, okay. I mean, even if their Vacuum Wave is gonna bring Ogerpon to 1, it's worth it for me. And if I get this burn one time, it changes the whole game. Nope, not that time. Alright, and now we've landed 5, and we haven't got the burn, so we're officially against the odds. I shake off the taunt. I'm gonna go for it again, one more time. They go for a Terra Blast. I don't even think that's gonna two-shot, honestly. Let's see, though. No, it doesn't. And we get that little bit of healing plus our leftovers healing, honestly. Okay. I mean, I feel like they either have to taunt or Terra Blast now, so I'm okay with that. Or maybe they Calm Mind again, honestly, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. All I know is Ogerpon is coming in at the end of this whole thing. One more matcha, why not? Burn? Nope. Should I honestly just start hexing here? Like, if I get a crit, I'm getting a KO at this point. I mean, I guess I would have been earlier, too. I do think I'll just hex here, honestly. Maybe I can see what the fourth move is. It is Secret Sword, so they don't have Vacuum Wave. Sick. Okay, so they're gonna get a KO here, which is totally fine. Like I said, Ogerpon just comes in now and clicks Ivy Cudgel. So all these boosts are gone for them. I think I will click Hex again. Was losing this Sinastro like that valuable for them, I wonder? My gut says no. Because like I still have so many pieces. I still have a fully healed Terapagos. Honestly, I should have just sacked Sandy Shocks there. That would have been pretty sick. Because then I would have had a free ring into Ogerpon and I still would have had Sinastro. But I think Sinastro did its job. So I just always go Ogerpon here. Thank God I preserved this sturdy, honestly. Although I don't think this thing has any options to outspeed me. So. Oh, the sticky web. I literally forgot about the sticky web. I'm stupid. That's okay. I still honestly, I think I Trailblaze then. Get myself back up to full. Yeah, I'll Trailblaze. And then I'll KO this thing. Even if this thing does bring me to 0. To 1 HP. It doesn't have Vacuum Wave. It's got Calm Mind, Taunt, Sacred Sword, Terra Blast. I feel like I just had to remind myself of the 4 moves to confirm that it was not what I was worried it was. Okay, here we go. Long battle already. They withdraw. Crazy. Wait, if they go Cinderace, that's okay for me? If there were no sticky webs, it would be better. Okay, so they go Araquanid. That's pretty good damage, honestly. I think I'll Spiky Shield on the off chance they Liquidation. All that chip could matter. Especially when I'm clicking an Ivy Cudgel next turn. They Leech Life. More Spiky Shield chip. Incredible. I knew they'd bring physical attackers. Like, because you can definitely bring a special Araquanid. Alright, I'm gonna Ivy Cudgel here. Hope I get this KO. If I don't, I'll have Wish I Trailblazed. Okay, sick. Let's go. Oh, we get that crit. I don't know if we needed that crit, Loki. But all I'll say is, I apologize to Brandon. The RNG is on my side right now. Here's Soul. That is the Cinderace. I could definitely see this thing clicking. Honestly, I'll Spiky Shield again. I'll see what this thing is clicking. It's kind of lame to Spiky Shield this much, but it's working. Especially if they are, they Iron Head. Okay, so they're going for like a flinch. No. Oh, now they're a Steel type. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. That does make a lot of sense. I think I Superpower in that case. Hopefully they don't get the flinch here. Sturdy prevails. No flinch. Oh, we're getting busted RNG this game. Okay. Cinderace is down. Who is left? We've taken down the Araquanid. All we have left is the Keldeo, who we outspeed right now. And someone else. Who am I forgetting about? Probably about to see. Jirachi. I did indeed forget about Jirachi. Okay, Jirachi is also a physical attacker, so I'm gonna Spiky Shield again. Sorry, it's lame to be cooking Spiky Shield this much, but it's working. The Healing Wish. Oh, that's smart. Smart to Healing Wish there. Okay. That was a really smart play. I did not expect that. And they were Scarf Jirachi, I think, so they would have outsped me anyway. Okay. So what do I want to do here now? So I have a lot of pieces left, but they are in a pretty good situation, honestly. I think I want to get rid of these webs, although honestly they're not that important. I think I'd rather just get Chip here with Ivy Cudgel. Oh my god, another crit! That's crazed. That is crazed that I got another crit just now, and I think I just go into Tornadus, and I click Psychic, and I'm pretty sure I win. So, apologies to the homie Brandon, because I got a triple paralysis, I got insane crits, and I got no flinches, so the luck was wanting me to win today, but I guess that's the game we play sometimes, but GG's. I will be making it to the semifinals of the FBL. Let's freaking go. And yeah, I will be back next week with our next match. But cool team. Sorry that things just kind of worked out in my favor. But yeah, GG's to Brandon, and I'll be back for the next one soon. Bye.